Southeast will vote massively for Atiku and not Peter Obi, says Okonkwo Obiora. Hey guys, this is still DGM3 Daily News Update. Ahead of the 2023 general election, Professor Obiora Okonkwo, the Director General of Atiku Abubakar Presidential Campaign Council in Anambra State, has assured the People's Democratic Party the support of the Southeast for their presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, while saying that the Southeast people would not vote for Peter Obi, but will vote massively for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Obiora made his point clear in a video we're about to watch when he said it is already evident that the people of the zone have agreed to support Atiku, who has really pledged to ensure the restructuring of Nigeria, and that the support will not be taken for granted and the votes will come in massively for him. He said anything short of voting for the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election will amount to supporting the All Progressive Congress, which according to him have kept the people in poverty for years now. Okonkwo Obiora added that the worst that can ever happen to Nigeria and diminish Igbo the most is the victory of the All Progressive Congress in 2023, and may God forbid, which indirectly is what Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is working consciously to enthrone and continue the marginalization of Igbo and Southeast. The Presidential Campaign Council of Atiku Abubakar and Senator Ifeanyi Okowa in Anambra State, led by Professor Obiora Okonkwo, is resolute in delivering Anambra State to the People's Democratic Party in conformity of Nigerians' popular demand for Atiku Abubakar. He said, let's watch the video, we'll be right back.
We are not taking anything for granted in the Southeast. We are not ignorant of the fact that there are a lot of people who are angry. There is so much sentiment and emotion in the air, justifiably so. We were part of the team that felt that it would be nice for this presidential ticket to go to Southeast. We put in our resources, we put in our networks, and went around campaigns, sensitized people, and obviously being just in the middle of it and knowing how the system works and how the game is played. People like us, as soon as the candidates emerged, we took a critical look at it and said, it's time to move on and plan for the next election. That's the way it's gone. I personally have gone to election. I had put in so much in PDP in Anambra State. I won the primaries. I was just changed. I had to move on. So when we looked at it, we felt that we had to look at Nigeria where it is. Do we have to go by sentiment? Do we have to go by emotions? Do we have to go by factors that are not really very, very beneficial to us? And we felt that we have to stick in PDP because the Southeasterners had invested so much in PDP. We had put in all our political assets, capital, in PDP since 1999. It is not a time to step out of it. We're almost at the point where we have to reap, especially when you're talking about presidential election. It will only take major parties to win presidential election in Nigeria. So we felt that if at this point we lost it, if we have a candidate from Northeast in the person of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and he has graciously chosen another Igbo man in Ifeanyi Okowa as his running mate, it has been a demonstration of his belief that we deserve also to be part of this system. In one time when he ran, he had Ben Obi as his vice presidential candidate from Anambra State. His last outing was with His Excellency Peter Obi from Anambra State. So right now, he now has Ifeanyi Okowa, an Igbo man, just next door neighbor. It's a demonstration of his belief that we deserve a whole lot more than we're having. So our calculation, therefore, now is this: stay in PDP, support PDP cause. As soon as he finishes his tenure, then the whole of the North may have had their shot in the presidency. And naturally, the next place will be not South anymore, but Southeast. And the only way we will have the strength, energy, and the moral authority and right to demand for that in PDP is only if we perform extremely well to show PDP we have votes even to win for ourselves. So these votes are what we are calling on the Southeasterners to screw their anger, to screw their emotion and sentiment, and come out as usual and vote for PDP. When we do that, then we are guaranteeing ourselves that PDP will be behind us in the next election. Look, we had always had political alliance with the North, starting from the first, second republic. That is evident in politics of NCNC and PC. That was how our revered Zik of Africa became the president of Nigeria, with the government of MPC in government as prime minister. And then come Second Republic, we were we had the vice presidential in MPN, and then we have the Speaker of the House, Umezoke, in MPP. So, and it is also clear from our calculation that the most popular politician from that part of the world that ever lived is Zik. Not only Zik of Nigeria, Zik of Africa. He had always in the past political outing won all the election in the Southeast, even Middle Belt, and then even going even to part of Edo, the current Edo, and other Midwestern states. But those votes have never been enough for him to win the presidential election. We have had also great Awo. Awo had won all the votes in the southwestern region, but he has never won the presidential election. It just simply means that no region can win that alone, even the North. I've said in this studio that once upon a time, Buhari was so popular. When he was doing it all alone, he had his millions, 12, 13 million votes guaranteed in any election. He has never won it, except the point he was able to go into alliance with the Southwest in his day with Tinubu and his co. That was when he won the election. Therefore, for us to come in Southeast and say, we're going into a minor party, we have to show our anger. It's right, it's somebody's right to express himself, but politically, will you be happy when you waste your most precious assets, which is your vote? And again, if all our concern is to make sure APC don't come back, for all we feel about them, why are you not aiding this process that could be directly or by default bring back APC? So the danger is we have to make up our mind that we have to live with the consequences of throwing our votes to a minor party and then giving room for APC to win, because any vote of Southeast lost to another party that is not for PDP is just enhancing APC chances of winning. So that's what I think, that at this point we should be critical in our decisions and our consideration and support PDP.
Welcome back, guys. This is still DJMTV Daily News Update. So here we have it. We've heard from Professor Obiora Okonkwo, the Director General of Atiku Abubakar Campaign Council in Anambra State, who have assured that the Southeast will support and vote massively for the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He has said that Atiku Abubakar has pledged to restore and restructure Nigeria, and also that support that he has pledged to the Southeast and Nigeria will not be taken for granted. He said that anything short of voting for the People's Democratic Party will amount to supporting the All Progressive Congress, which according to him, the All Progressive Congress has placed people in poverty for years now. and that is what indirectly the Labour Party candidate Peter Obi is trying to do. He is working to enthrone and continue to marginalize the people of Indibo and the Southeast by contesting for the election. So guys, what do you think? Share your thoughts and comment with us in the comment section below.